Why, hello everybody. It is I, the one, the only, the amazing H-boy. And today what am I going to be doing? I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a fan request. A request from a YouTuber named PSN Volt. Don't know if you can see that right there. See PSN Volt? Who said, you should do a Shrek kill count voiceover where you talk about each death in the Shrek movies. So it's another Shrek request. I haven't done a Shrek fan request in a long time. So I'm going to be doing a Shrek fan request in today's video. So basically what I did is I found a YouTube video that talks about all the Shrek deaths. I'm going to be mooching off of that, but not in a kind of stealing. I'm just basically going to be talking about the deaths using said video, if you know what I mean. So let's get to it. Let's go to here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's see. Shrek deaths. Okay, so first we got the knights. We got, let's see. The shoulders who got shredded and flattened by donkeys. But here's the thing. Would it have actually killed them? Probably. Because that's the thing. That death would probably be the most painful. I guess they got all their knight arms, but the problem is the armor would probably make it more painful because the heaviness of the armor plus that gigantic pipe thing, and it was the full one, not the empty one that Shrek spilt out. So that one would probably be really painful. So I feel sorry for them. Okay. And then they all get smooshed too. Okay, and then who dies here? There's no death here. Right, keep going. Oh yeah, Mama Bear who got flattened to her rug. Now this one doesn't show the death, but it's still pretty sad, especially considering how sad the baby bear looks like during the swamp scene. And then then at the end, it implies that you see the father bear with another girl. But did he remarry? Is it the baby bear's stepmother? Or is this non-canon? I don't know. Probably the second. That's my theory.
Show me again.
Okay, what's the next one? But that one was just sad.
Have you locked back in that tower for the rest of your days?
Oh yeah, this one's the dragon scene.
I will have perfection.
And this one, what do I have to say about this one? Okay, this one's pretty sad because he got swallowed and chewed.
I got a dragon here, and I'm not
And
afraid of
the
you.
worst part about this is in the karaoke dance party, it implies that, like, I'm not going to show that. It's implied that he's still alive in there. So the fact that he's living in the stomach and probably got digested alive is, well, that's just nasty. Like, imagine being in there with the dragon's nasty little insides while singing and stuff, and then eventually the gooey and acid comes, and just imagine how that would feel, the gooey acid of the dragon all over you. Blah. That can't be good. Let's see what the next one is.
They never let.
Okay, now let's move to this. So there was only 3 deaths in that. Actually, there was, wait, how many was there? 8. However, if you count, the first one was just a collection of knights. The second was the bear. So there were 6 knights, the bear, and Lord Farquaad. Not many deaths. The worst one in that one, if I had to say, would be the not the dragon one. Would be the knight's one getting smushed with all that painful armor.
I'm a donkey on the edge.
A donkey on the edge.
Celebrity marriages, they never let.
Okay, now let's move on to Shrek 2. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we got the mermaid, who's saying it's Ariel. And then they got thrown into the water and eaten by sharks. It's like the sharks were waiting for her. Okay, and then... But the thing is, they say that Mongo dies in this one. But the thing is, at the end of the movie, remember when they're all singing that, Martin, what's it? Who's saying Livin' La Vida Loca? Livin' La Vida Loca. Who's saying that? Ricky Martin, yeah. So when they're singing the Ricky Martin song, it implies that he's still alive. So my question is, did he really die in this? I don't think he really died in this. If anything, he probably just... if I had to say, just sat there until he dissolved because he's sugar. But the thing is, he got his arms cut off, which is just sad. Good. What's really sad is he probably would have. Would Gingy have drowned with him if he wasn't snagged? He might have. Okay, this one, he gets rebounded. And then when he tried to kill Shrek, she gets blasted and turned into bubbles. It's probably the tamest death out of all of them. Because that one, she had a magical death. She was the only one that had a magical death. All the other deaths were natural. I think. Were there any other magical deaths? No, this was the only magical death. So what I have to say about that is, since it was the only magical death, it's the tamest. I'll just turn to Bubbles. Because I'm assuming the power that they used wouldn't have killed them. Because notice how it turned Harold into a frog. Like, you could suggest it's strange that the rebound caused her to die, but the thing is, I think no matter what it rebounds off, you'll still be affected. That's proof of that. Like, imagine if you get shot in the leg and it bounces off a bone, you're still shot, you'll still bleed, you'll still get injured, you might still have to get your leg amputated. There's no difference. Now, here's the thing about that one. Here is the thing about that one. I wonder what would have happened if they did hit Shrek. Would he have turned back into an ogre, or would he have just kaputted? I do not know. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. And then the light shuts off. Okay, now let's move on to the third one. Wait, how many deaths were in that one? There was 7 in the first one, and 11 in the first. So 7 minus 11... No, 8 minus 11 is 3. There were 3 deaths in this movie. Okay, let's move on to the third. The knighted guy, he got head slashed. The thing is, did he die? Because you hear him groan. Like, you hear him groan, like, oh. So if anything, he probably just got a gash in his forehead. So I don't think he died. Like, some of these, I don't think they actually died. That had to hurt. Get out this one. This one's kind of ridiculous. Pre-Titanic. They all burned to death or drowned. Why did he even throw it? He should have just slightly tapped it. Oh, that's just sad. And then the king's death. I wonder, how did he get sick? Died from cringe. That's not... I wouldn't say died from cringe. Like, how did he get sick? Was it some kind of frog injury, or like... Whatever happened to him?
Dad!
Why do you call him dad? Wouldn't it be his dad-in-law? We did call him dad-in-law later. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, the Snow White scene. I remember there being a death in this one. Oh, yeah, they got trampled by the woodland creatures with... And the Led Zeppelin reference. Or Jack Black, depending. Oh, yeah, this one.
You need to work on your aim.
Oh, yeah, because he died because he had a bad aim.
I guess you need to keep looking.
Yeah, this is another debatable death, in my opinion. So watch what happens. Because notice how he fell through the window. Now here's the thing. Would that have actually killed him? Let's think about it this way. Remember how... Let's take the tower was big enough for someone to be inside it, because that blonde girl was in it earlier. So if it's big enough for a human to be inside it, it's probably wide enough to be walked. So if it fell under him, he probably would be inside it, but not crushed by it. And if it did hit him, it probably would have knocked him out. Or if it was really heavy, it probably would have knocked him out so hard that he would have died. So that one I'm actually curious. It's one of those ones where it's where you think, would it have died if it was real? And then you think, maybe, maybe not. And yes, I know I should, as Bluey's dad would say, it's a kid's show, don't overthink it. But overthinking is what makes it fun, so who cares? I hate when people tell me don't overthink it, it's a kid's show, but overthinking makes it fun, in my opinion. Anyway, let's move to Shrek grabs it. Okay, we got the witch who turned. Okay. That I don't think... This one, again, I don't think she died because you saw her shaking her legs after. Okay, wait, did they get crushed? Again, half of these I don't know if they actually died. Okay, if that didn't kill them, that definitely did.
My...
Robes?
No!
Pointy your hats?
No, kill! Maybe we could hire a professional bounty hunter? What a world!
Okay, that was obviously a death.
You know, actually not a bad idea.
Wait, if that was not a bad idea, why did he do that? Here's the thing, Rumple's probably the craziest villain out of all of them. As well as the only one that was successful, the most successful.
How you gonna do that?
You know what? I'm gonna give Rumpelstiltskin exactly what he wants. Okay, Gingy, tell me about this.
I wonder how he was able to survive it in the third one if he got eaten. Probably because remember how at the end it teleports back to before the party? That's probably why.
Fall in love with you all over again.
Okay, but this one wasn't even a death. It was a... Because remember, it turns out it was real. Or whatever. You had to experience it all over again. And of course, the infamous Fifi one and the bird. Because there's that scene that Michael Leroy constantly goes crazy for. And... now let's talk about the shorts. This guy's going to talk about the shorts, so am I, because... Why not? This is a reaction video and an analysis video. But back to Fifi, it wasn't really justified because Fifi was just a mole for his work. He was just a pet. Like imagine this. Let's take you wouldn't kill someone's dog because they're evil, would you? No. How's this any different? Now the shorts. Were there any deaths in the shorts? Oh, I remember this one. That one at Universal Studios. R.I.P. Universal Shrek. Oh yeah, his wings get surrounded. I always wonder why the fact that he voice commands his dragon all the time. It must get annoying. I mean, like, why does he do that? Is the dragon just dumb or something? Huh.
Move X-Lax.
Okay, what's this one? Wait, this one. Would this one count as a death because he was already a ghost?
No.
You've got a loaded dragon here.
Yeah.
Not afraid,
Oh, it was just a joke.
Yeah, this one. Would this count as a death because he was already a ghost? Yeah, he was already a ghost, so I don't think this would count. Oh yeah, the Santazilla. Santzilla. Who put Gingy there in the first place? Maybe a kid. Which one was this one from? Wait, is that the voice of Mabel Pines? Oh, it was some scared Shrekless, now I remember. The hell was These are fictional stories, so half of these don't even count. Wee. That was funny.
As long as I am here.
Who is this one?
Danger came from behind.
The Riri is really annoying.
Puss was never seen again. The end. No.
Gingy's really annoying in this episode. Donkey's really annoying in that one.
I'm going to for my
But these are all fictional stories. Would these don't count?
I'm here to save you. You're getting me.
At least he's helpful in this one.
Prince Charming. He wanted revenge. I want revenge. He said, but before anyone do anything, a plan.
Yep, he got zapped.
Terrible and really scary. What? No. Go back.
Okay, this is...
Fast. I was swift enough to reverse the attack. Live to safety. Which is exactly what he wanted you to do. Oh. Johnny laughed just like a crazed maniac.
Yep, there he goes.
No, I'm sorry, but I will never let that happen to me.
I
Instead,
think this is probably the one where Puss in Boots first started getting narcissistic. Was it this one or the 2011 movie? Which was the one where Puss started getting narcissistic?
Oh, please! I'll switch the pancakes!
I think it was this one.
Donkey.
If you can't think of the official Shrekler one's this one, but if you count just the spin-offs, then the Puss in Boots one from 2011.
Never seen again.
Oh, that laugh.
I'm no termite, Pinocchio. I'm a cricket.
You were the voice in my head this whole time?
That's right. I'm the one who's putting all those spots in your noggin.
I'm your conscience, and as long as you let me, I'll always be yours.
He deserved that. He was looking, because look what he's doing to Shrek.
Ed.
That wasn't me. I never had any bugs in my head.
I wonder why they didn't give him. I wonder why they didn't give him a German
2
accent.
people died in the Shrek series.
How many?
That comes
Go
out
back.
to about 42 people.
42. That's a big number. That's a big number. But I still think all those deaths at the end don't count because they're all fictional stories. But if you do count them, then those were probably the worst ones. So what do I have to say to that? Well, there's not really much to say to that. So that was me talking about all of the kill counts of Shrek and giving my little spiel about them. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And remember, try to be a David Chapman to someone's John Lennon today. Bye-bye.